Well guys, I have a new favorite thick burger in the neighborhood. We got a fun day of feasting. Let's get into the intro. Okay, we've got two things we've got to talk about right away. Cat's out of the bag, I guess. Yes, I did break my arm 2 days ago. Broke my arm 2 days ago. And also, as you will notice when you see in the rest of this video, a very unbroken armed Corey. I do tend to record these intros after I've filmed the vlog, so cat's out of the bag. But let me just tell you real quick what this broken arm means for the channel. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this real quick because we do have a super fun day of feasting. I actually did this vlog for Chicago Restaurant Week. So at every restaurant, I'm getting like multiple courses of food. I feel like I ate like an absolute king in this video. But I do want to talk to like my fans who have watched every week for the last 5 years, or like the Octo Pride crew. Let you guys know kind of what's going on. So yes, it is broken. Yes, it hurts horribly. I basically broke it like if this was the ball of the shoulder, like the ball and socket of the shoulder. I fractured it right below the ball, kind of like where the wrist is I guess where I fractured it. It's only been 2 days. It hurts horribly. The bruise is starting to come in really nice. But also don't like feel bad for me. There's a lot of people in the planet right now who have way worse off situation than me. At the end of the day, I'm still just a guy making YouTube videos about how obsessed I am with Chicago. I broke my arm and now it's gonna take me longer to edit my videos. Like boo-hoo, like yeah, it is gonna take me longer. It does suck, but I'll just wake up earlier, work later, I'll figure it out, I'll do whatever I have to do. But don't worry, I am still gonna be putting out vlogs as regularly as I can. My goal is still one a week. It might be a little bit of a slower pace, so just bear with me, give me some grace, please. I've already got a ton of vlogs like kind of in the barrel that I just need to edit and get out. So I've got like an awesome best chicken wings in Lakeview video. Me and Kylie went to San Francisco for the ultimate day trip. Literally left Chicago at 6 in the morning, flew to San Francisco, hung out there all day, and then flew back at midnight. So I've got a ton of really cool stuff in the pipeline coming your way. I do also plan on still continuing to vlog. I'm gonna figure out how to take the camera out and do it one-handed. I'm sure it'll just take me a little bit longer, but I'll figure it out. It's not gonna be the end of the world. I am a little bit worried that this is how I make a living and maybe going slower might have a little impact on my income. But again, hopefully this is only for 6 to 8 weeks and it's not too much of a nightmare. Huge, massive appreciation for all my like day one folks, the regulars, the people who come to every single video, the people who like and share and donate and comment and kind of like hang out with me. And you know, the reason that I have this relationship with the people who watch this vlog, where I feel like you guys are friends that I have to like share this stuff about my life with, it's all because of you. So I appreciate you guys giving me this opportunity. I hope you guys all subscribe to the channel and keep supporting me while I continue to crank out stuff just at a little bit of a slower pace over the next couple months. But anyways, let's get to the fun. We've got an incredible day of feasting in Lakeview, Chicago at a bunch of really fun restaurants that I'm excited to take you guys to. So let's cruise on off and do a little neighborhood walking tour and feasting. Let's cruise, guys. All right, guys, we are at the first spot, Drew's on Halsted. Excited to take you in there. Let's go check it out. right, guys, look at this awesome burger. I mean, this is a thick boy. And you can tell it's just good ingredients. All right, let me tell you what we got going on here. So we've got the Drew's burger, which you get to choose your cheese. It's just your standard thick burger. I went with just a regular cheddar cheese, just some great lettuce, tomato, onions, and then you can get regular fries or truffle fries. I obviously went with the truffle fries, I'm not a fool. And then I also got the Drew's bread pudding, which has this warm caramel that's drizzled over it, some powdered sugar, and then you're seeing the ice cream. I mean, everything here just looks delicious. Let's take a couple bites of these. I mean, this burger just looks so good. Oh my God, that is perfect. So you guys know this, I've been obsessed with smash burgers, but it's just nice to have a classic thick burger, especially when you go to a place that just does quality ingredients. You don't really need any of the frills. Like if you just have good beef, good tomato, good lettuce, good onion, you're set. I can tell it's good beef. It's just so juicy and flavorful and delicious. We gotta go, you know, Mr. Irish boy over here, I'm king of potatoes. I'm obsessed with them. I'm gonna try these truffle fries. Oh yeah. The only thing you gotta ask for with truffle fries is not to go light on the truffle, and they did not disappoint. This is really good. Strong on the truffle flavor. It's phenomenal. You guys are seeing, I'm washing it down with mimosa. If you guys, I mean, this is second time I've come to Drew's. So if you guys saw the last video, you already know this, but Drew's has 8 different flavors of mimosa you can get. I just went with the standard on this one, the OJ. Yeah, it's delicious. Who don't love a good mimosa? All right, let's give this bread pudding a try. This looks delicious. And everyone knows the deal. You gotta get a little bit of the ice cream and a little bit of the bread pudding. Guys. Oh yeah, the bread pudding is warmed up, which goes great with the ice cream. This is just phenomenal. Okay, so the food's great, but let's get into some of these facts about this place. So Drew's is at 3201 North Halsted. We talked about this a little bit in the last video, but this used to be Jack's on Halsted, and Drew, the owner, Drew Johnson, he worked at Jack's. He was the bar manager there. He started in 2007, I want to say, managing the bar, and then in 2010, he bought the place, thus becoming Drew's on Halsted. The atmosphere here is super fun. They're kind of known for like, not only their brunches, but also they have a cabaret. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's kind of like everything's nice in here, but it's not stuffy. Like this is a place you can come and have fun and loosen up and have a good time. If you're looking for like your high-end stuffy place, this is more of kind of come in, hang out, have some drinks, but also has really good elevated food. And now for my favorite fun fact. So in doing research on this place, I found out something super interesting. So this building, so before it was Jack's on Halsted, it was a like Mediterranean restaurant called Hellman. Now, according to the internet, according to top secret State Department cables that were leaked by WikiLeaks, the Hemland was actually owned by the president of Afghanistan and his brother, which is fascinating. So it wasn't this restaurant, obviously, but before this restaurant, well, 2 restaurants ago, before Jack's, it was this Hemland place. Apparently the president of Afghanistan would like brag about owning a restaurant in Wrigley, and it was not this restaurant, obviously, but this building was a thing he owned. Just interesting that they had that in WikiLeaks, so I don't know, I thought it was fascinating. Guys, I can't quit picking at these french fries. I can't eat a ton here because we've got 2 other places to go to, but this is addicting. But all right, I'm gonna finish my mimosa and then we're gonna hit the road because we got 2 other spots to get to. More good food coming. Just pausing the walking tour real quick to tell you guys that that book right there, we actually had the author of that book on my other food review channel that I do with my buddy Sean, Number 6 with Cheese. Why, we actually have a couple of food review channels, that and Eat Local. But yeah, we had that author on Number 6 with Cheese. So if you want to see his interview, I'll put a link to it in the description. All right, back to the walking tour. We gotta head over to Barcocina. Alright guys, we are at the second spot of the day, Barcocina. Excited to show you guys what they got in there. Let's head on in. These are nice. Alright guys, I'm sorry. I just thought that these little bubble spaces, which you can't, can you tell because the lighting? Let's see, I might have turned down. There you go. You see, we're inside of a little bubble. Oh, by the way, the train's going by in the background, so you might occasionally hear just a little bit of rumbles from the red and brown line cruising past us. But guys, we got a 40-degree Chicago January day, so I had to do the bubble. And even if it was a little bit cooler, they do have the little fireplace for us right there, pumping out some heat. And you know, honestly, these bubbles are pretty nice. But let's get into the food. That's what we're here for. We're starting off with the truffle street corn guacamole with black truffle shavings, cotija cheese, and arbol chili. We've also got some quesadilla with braised short rib, melted cheese, lime, pickled onions, and then served with the spicy au jus and cilantro. Also looks fantastic. Excited to dive into that. And then when we went with tacos, I kind of asked him what would be like interesting and kind of pop on camera. So we went with the Jamaican jerk chicken with mango, salsa, and scotch pepper aioli and micro cilantro, just covered in these beautiful peppers, and obviously the jerk chicken. And then for dessert, we got the pumpkin cheesecake roll with Mexican coffee ice cream. This all looks phenomenal. But all right, let's start with this this truffle street corn guac. My God, I have become a huge elotes fan. Guys, come on, give us a try. Oh yeah, great guac. Oh man, that little taste of the street corn coming in with the guac, like, yeah, this is a no-brainer. I'm actually surprised I haven't heard this being done more. All right, we gotta try this quesadilla they got. I love a good au jus. Okay, gotta get the dip. All right, let's try this. Oh guys, that's so good. That has a really good kick to it too. Oh my God. I'm trying to conserve space, but I gotta keep taking bites. This is like, oh man, guys, this is not only delicious, but that has some serious kick. I don't know what took us gringos so long to figure out the quesadilla tacos are so freaking amazing, but I'm glad the popularity train started rolling with that one because it is unbelievable. Okay, and now we gotta try these jerk tacos, which, look at these, like how colorful and beautiful that is. Okay, this is my first time, I think, having a jerk taco. I've had plenty of jerk chicken, but not as taco as the vehicle. Oh man, the sauce they got in here is so flavorful, and all these toppings are fantastic. Great jerk chicken. This is just like absolutely exploding with flavor, and also another good kick. That is just delightful. All right, I had to get a little bit of everything in the bite. So we got the pumpkin cheesecake roll, some of the Mexican ice cream, strawberry and whipped cream on there. Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm not surprised it's delicious. Man, those flavors just go together really well, and kind of a no-brainer, like, oh yes, delicious fruit and pumpkin cheesecake roll, it's delicious with ice cream. Like, yeah, no duh, idiot. But like, yeah, that's pretty legit. All right guys, let's get into my favorite part, the fun facts. So Barcocina is at 2901 North Sheffield Avenue, right by the Wellington Brown Line stop. Actually a really fun strip here, like kind of an underrated area. I used to live right around the corner on Oakdale. Old school fans of the vlog know I actually started vlogging at that apartment under the train. But this little strip's got a lot of fun stuff. There's Barcocina, there's Vaughn's, which is an Ohio State bar I used to go to for every game. There's, I think it's called The River. It used to be called The River. I think that's still the name of it. Big, like, kind of DePaul college bar. I think maybe I went there once. Not really my scene, but for college kids, people love that spot. Then there's like DMK, there's the Fish Joint, there's Payne's, which is like known for having some of the best bread and best sandwiches in the city. Kirkwood's, which I think has the most underrated hamburger in the entire city of Chicago. And then you're just a short walk from the Vic, so a ton of really cool stuff in the area. Now I thought this was interesting. There's 2 locations for Barcocina in Chicago. I already knew that. I know there's a Lakeview one, and then I know they expanded to a spot in Westtown. What I didn't know until doing research for this video is that Barcocina actually started in Baltimore, and then a restaurant group there, train's going by, you guys hear that? But a restaurant group brought it to Chicago. Same logo. I found articles from 2015 when this place opened, which that's how old Barcocina is, opened in 2015, that talk about it being a sibling of a Baltimore joint, which I thought was just super fascinating. I had no idea about that. Now that restaurant group no longer owns Barcocina. In 2020, it was bought by Carla Garcia and Juan Carlos Garcia Jr., and the Garcia family had owned Teclatan for 47 years. And then the rent went up at Teclatan apparently, and that's when the family decided to come and buy Barcocina. And so they got Barcocina from that restaurant group. They've been the owners ever since. And then when the family decided to expand to the Westtown location, because Barcocina did so well, they opened the new Barcocina in the building that Tech Latan used to be in. So now they're back to their old family stomping grounds, which I think is really cool. And this place is just awesome. It's got such a fun vibe. If you guys saw the first time that I vlogged this place, oh, for Cinco de Mayo I came through here. This place is like packed, especially in the summer. They have this huge outdoor area, like a really young scene. I feel like kind of the like downtown business type folk. Like not really, you guys know I'm like a dive bar guy. I wouldn't say this is like your zone if you're a dive bar guy, but if you're looking for like young, hip, cool, fun, spacious, high energy kind of party scene with fantastic food, this is a phenomenal spot. I mean, you saw how big the space is in there. They can fit like 200 people in there. I've seen people have like pretty big parties in some of the spaces that they have, because there's like multiple sections. There's like a whole second outdoor section that's got like a roof over it that I've seen people rent out. But yeah, Barcocina, that's kind of the general vibe. This place is fantastic. We got one more spot to go to, so let's cruise there. We're gonna go check out Matisse. Alright guys, we're at the last spot of the day, Matisse. Nothing I love more than a little underground bar. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, we're starting off with, and this sounds amazing, Cuban spiced wontons. It's braised pork and avocado cream in a crispy wonton wrapper topped with house-made champagne feta sauce. And how freaking delicious do these look? I'm gonna be honest, I saw these on the menu. I always try to leave it up to the restaurant, to whatever they want to showcase. I really hoped that this is what they're gonna pick as soon as I walked in. I was like, hey, what do you think we should do? Well, the Cuban wontons. Yes, let's go, because these look unbelievable. I mean, come on, how fun is that? All right, let's give this a bite. Oh my God. Okay, first off, the perfect amount of crisp. This is a very well-made wonton. Oh my God. And then the flavor of the meat is so good. It's like kind of a barbecue-y, and you got the avocado in there. Like, man, that is phenomenal. All right, I've got two more things to get to, but first, let's do some super thanks shout outs. These are people who've donated to the channel. I'm finally getting close to catching up on these. And I know it's been months that I've been trying to get caught up. Well, again, I apologize to those who have been waiting. I just got so swamped with that Riot Fest stuff, but we are right there. We're almost fully caught up. So we've got Alex Husko with a $2 super thanks, Jeff Schwartz with a $5 super thanks, Raul Saxana with a $25 Venmo. Thank you, Raul. Jeff Schwartz with a $10 super thanks, Derek Bedreau with a $5 super thanks. Oh my God. And Courtney Basinger with a $50 Venmo. Guys, thank you so much. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't make very much money off the AdSense for these videos, so these donations go a long way. If you want to donate to the channel, there's the super thanks button below on the YouTube page. YouTube takes a little over 30% of that, so the best bet if you want to see the most cash get in my hands, Venmo and PayPal. I've got them linked below, they're on the screen. Much appreciated to every person who donates to this channel. You guys are keeping this thing alive. But enough about money, let's get into the second item here, the devil's chicken. So this has all natural chicken breast with black olives, capers, spicy tomato, white wine, and garlic served with rosemary roasted potatoes. And oh my God, this looks amazing. I mean, how good does that look, guys? Oh man, oh my God, that is fantastic. The sauce on here, oh man. This sauce is so good, I feel like you can put it on top of anything. I mean, it's on top of chicken. The chicken is totally lost behind how great the sauce is. Like, I have no focus on the chicken whatsoever. This sauce is just phenomenal. No surprise, places that use good ingredients and make things from scratch, food just tastes phenomenal. It's really that simple. Look at that, guys, come on. Yep, that's unbelievable, guys. Okay, before we get into the dessert, I'm gonna give you some fun facts about this spot. Matisse is at 674 West Diversey. I was having a little bit of trouble figuring out some of the details on this. A little sparse information online, but now here's one thing I did want to say. The motto of this bar is fantastic. Eat well, drink better, and if that doesn't speak to you, I don't know what does. That's like my type of spot. And they live up to it. I mean, this place is known for its mixed drinks. My wife, this is one of her favorite places to come for a cocktail. Specifically, I think this might have been, they got an espresso martini on the menu. This is, you guys know that my wife's obsessed with espresso martini. This is the spot that started it all for Kylie. She really became obsessed with espresso martinis after coming here, and this is one of her favorite spots to like kind of meet up with friends for a drink. And their food is phenomenal too. Like, they pride themselves in making it from scratch. And like I said before, it's just such a cool atmosphere. I love like a downstairs bar. It's got this kind of dark, vibey feeling to it. I don't know, you guys are seeing it down here. It's just awesome. Honestly, it just reminds me of the type of spot that one of my heroes, Anthony Bourdain, seems like he would really enjoy. So I don't know, I think that kind of speaks volumes about this place. Yeah, this is just such a cool area. It's a very vibrant and like heavy foot traffic area. Also very close to the first place that I actually on the corner of the street, the first place me and Kylie lived when we moved here a little over a decade ago. We lived right at Orchard Diversity, just north of us a little bit. Enough chatting about this spot. We got a dessert to get into. All right, guys, this looks insane. We've got the chocolate obsession cake. It's chocolate lava cake with walnuts, freshly baked and served warm, topped with fresh berries and vanilla ice cream. And oh my God, this is one of those items that looks so beautiful I almost don't want to eat it, but I gotta give it a try. All right, you guys know the deal. We gotta get a little bit of everything here. Gonna get this cake. Oh wow, oh my God. A little bit of that, a little bit of the strawberry. All right, we got the chocolate, the ice cream, strawberry whipped cream, all in this bite. I mean, come on, guys. Guys, what are we talking about? This is phenomenal. Obviously the chocolate, the whipped cream, the ice cream all go together phenomenally. The strawberry adds like just a little bit of different flavor profile to it. But really, for me, it's the walnuts being in there and having that little bit of, not crunch, but just kind of a little texture to it. Absolutely phenomenal, phenomenal. That's a great dessert. All right, guys, I gotta call it. I am absolutely stuffed. We've been eating like a fat pig today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I can't wait to bring another video to you guys next week. I'll see you later. Peace. Also, did you guys see that dog that was walking like a human when we were on the way here? It was crazy, right? Anyways, episode's done.